Hey guys, welcome back to Syndology 101. Just going to do kind of a quick video on the car that we were looking at yesterday when I was talking about the fuel injection tuning and the issues I had. What this is a 2017 Dodge Challenger RT. Now, originally I was going to do a Hellcat. I started out with a 2011 Dodge Challenger RT, and I was looking for a Scat Pack when I did upgrade from the 2011. I didn't find one. I almost went with a Mustang. This one showed up out of nowhere, okay? This RT showed up, and I did fall in love with it because instead of the 5-speed, I had now the 8-speed, and that made a world difference. Yes, I know. Should have done a manual transmission. It was, at that time, my daily driver, and I'm actually okay with automatics. I love my 5-speeds. I do have my Neon here, so when I do want a 5-speed experience, once it's done, I will have that. So, no, I am okay with the automatic. 8-speed automatic was a major improvement over the 5-speed. Like I said, midway through owning this, I thought about upgrading to a Hellcat because I really wanted to kind of leave it alone. My goal was to just have it as a daily driver and not mess with it. I had just done a basic tune and an exhaust, well, mid-muffler exhaust, delete. So basically it was very factory, it was very stock, and that's kind of the way I had originally planned on leaving it, but knowing the way I do things, I'm always messing good cars up by making them better. So, decided not to do the Hellcat, and I bought a supercharger kit. Now, the original supercharger kit that I bought was a Magnuson TVS2300. That's this guy right here, and a couple different reasons why I bought it. One, it's positive displacement. I wanted a supercharger scream, and I thought that the Magnuson, I'm a turbo guy, so I didn't really know how superchargers had changed over the years, and the Eaton blowers were no longer the loud blowers. So it was quiet. It was a quiet blower. It never really made a lot of noise, and I was kind of disappointed. With the Magnuson, like it is, the 2300, I was running 10 or 11 pounds of boost through it by the time it was over, and it was a good blower. It's a good blower. It's definitely something that's going to last, but with the old school intercooler down below, it never really stayed cool, and it heat soaked like crazy. I was always seeing temperatures of at least 122 degrees, almost, I mean, no matter what the temperature was outside, that thing was running 122 degrees. Then if it was 90 degrees outside, which being Louisiana, I mean, here we are in January and it's 80 degrees. I was looking at temperature. It was easily 40 to 50 degrees above ambient. And then if I parked anywhere, the heat soak would, I would come out to 150, 160 degrees. It liked to heat soak. So it's a good blower. I ran water meth injection with the blower because I am a factory bottom end car, and having done water meth in the past with turbo cars, it was a good option. I wanted to have the ability to add extra timing, keep things cool, that sort of thing. So I went with water meth injection on the Magnuson. I was hoping that would help me keep the temperatures down, but it never really did. Obviously, it helped but it wasn't amazing. I ran that supercharger for right at 2 years. It was literally January of 2020 when the Magnuson showed up. Here we are in January of 2023, and we've got the Edelbrock. Now, this Edelbrock is a used Edelbrock that was ported. It had a life before me. It was freshened up and ported by Kong before I got a hold of it. And I gotta say, this style of intercooler where the brick sits on top and the supercharger sits down below is a massive improvement when it comes to my underhood temps or my IATs. I am sitting, and it does have a larger intercooler brick up top. I use the same same intercooler air to water exchange that the Magnuson did. It's the same setup behind the bumper for, you can't even really see it. It's the same setup. I basically just adapted everything over for the Edelbrock. And I'm already staying at least 10 to 20 degrees cooler just cruising around. So, I mean, that's been massive change there. I also noticed that when I park this car and go inside to, go put some fuel in or something, it's not heat soaking. Like, I would come out within 5 minutes and I'm already seeing temperatures of 150 degrees. This thing is staying almost the same. It heat soaks just a little bit, but not near as bad. Loving the Edelbrock so far. With a 3-inch pulley, I was running a 2.8-inch pulley on the Magnuson, and the Magnuson's TVS2300 or 2.3 liter supercharger. This is a 2.65. Magnuson, I was running right around 9 to 10 PSI with a 2.8-inch pulley. This one is a 3-inch pulley, and I'm running anywhere from 9 to 10. It's literally about the same. But obviously, the larger rotors, you're going to be seeing more air for each rotation. So that's obviously why I have a smaller pulley or a larger pulley and am still seeing the same amount of boost. And like I said, the temperatures are not rising like they did with the Magnuson. So initial thoughts, loving the 2.6 liter. Loving the Edelbrock, loving the Kong ported setup. Right now, where I'm at, it's probably going to stay around 9 or 10 PSI. I don't foresee pushing too much more boost on this factory bottom end. The 5.7 Hemi is known for having a pretty stout bottom end. They do recommend opening the ring gaps up. I haven't done that. Probably won't do that. Like I said, I'm still running the water meth injection. As you can see the tube right here. I'm still running that. I'm going to run that until things don't go right. We'll get some track time in. We'll see. We might push the boost up a little bit, but for the most part, it's about where it's going to be. Next up, you can see over there, right over there, I got my 17-inch wheels. I will be getting some drag radials, probably some Mickey Thompsons. Actually talking right now with K&N Speed Factory, who's pretty much been my go-to for parts when it comes to Hemis. So we'll get some track time in. That's going to be it for today. Obviously, there's more to know about the car and different things that I've done to it, long tube headers and otherwise. We'll talk about that another day. All right, catch you guys later. Don't drop the phone.